Welcome to the Tupelo regular city council meeting of August 18th, 2026. At this time, we'll have a invocation by Rosie Jones and the Pledge of Allegiance by Chad Mims. Could everybody please rise?
At this time, I would like to ask Pastor Tommy from the Word of Life to come around and say a prayer for the city.
Could we bow for prayer? Lord, your word says that whatever we do in word or deed, do it in the name of the Lord. Your name is above every name, and I'm glad for the name of Jesus tonight that we invoke in this meeting. Thank you for our city, for this council, for our mayor, this beautiful board that works together for the kingdom of God. Your word says that your name is a strong tower, and the righteous run into it, and they are safe. Thank you for safety. Thank you for your safety, a safe city, a safe place to raise our families. But Lord, also your word says in the multitude of counsel there is safety. And even though this is a council and not a council, we do understand that good men and women are gathered together tonight for the good of our community. And it's my prayer that you would help us tonight to know the difference in knowledge and wisdom. We get knowledge from books, knowledge from college. But Lord, wisdom can only come from you. Sometimes we have the knowledge of what we are supposed to do, but we don't have the wisdom to do it the way it should be done. James said, if any of you lacks wisdom, let him ask of God that gives to all men liberally. So tonight, God, we ask you for more than knowledge. Give us wisdom, I pray, to make the correct decisions. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
Face the flag, salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
At this time, we're going to call the meeting to order and ask Vice President Nolan to confirm or amend the agenda and the agenda order.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move that we amend the agenda to add number 25, refund for permit to Mastercraft LLC.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. All in favor? The motion passes. At this time, proclamations, recognitions, and reports agenda. Any proclamations, Mayor?
No, sir.
No Boys and Girl Scouts. Employee recognitions.
None tonight.
No employee recognition. We're going to start public recognitions. We're going to start down on the left with Travis Beard.
I don't have anything.
Miss Nettie?
I would just like to thank all of you for being present tonight. We always need support in what we're trying to do for the city of Tupelo, so thank you so much for coming.
Bentley?
Nothing for me tonight, Mr. President.
Rosie?
I have nothing.
Janet?
Yeah, I would like to express my condolences to the family of Will Beasley, who passed away, I think it was yesterday, the day before. I think anybody that knows Will knows that he was in a tragic accident in 2001 and became a quadriplegic and had to spend the rest of his life in a wheelchair. Despite that, he earned a master's in history and a law degree, and he graduated Pi Beta Kappa from University of Mississippi. One thing I want to say that he just didn't let tragedy define him, and he was a hero to a lot of people. He was one of these people that inspired others to do more. So I just really want to send out my prayers and condolences to his family.
Chad?
I have nothing.
And
I have one other thing I want to mention. My church had a special luncheon for the fire department. They did an excellent job when our church burned, and we had a big turnout, well attended, and And they're gonna be looking forward to coming back. The food was really good, and we tried to make sure they enjoy themselves. So thank you so much for that. The fire department coming. I think we had close to 50 today.
All right, good. And I don't have anything either. Mayor, do you have any remarks?
Yeah, I just want to say thank you to our Public Works, Water and Light. We've had some pretty good storms last couple of weeks. I know they were out late last night. I think Johnny said he got in about 2 o'clock this morning. Also, thanks to our partners at Tom Bigby Electric for what they do, getting the power back on and trees out of the road. As y'all saw, our sales tax was strong again. I think our general sales tax is up 9% and our tourism tax is up 12% this month. A couple of projects, I think the South Thomas Street widening and sidewalks from East Cliff Gookin to Mitchell is finishing up this week. And then Fire Station 5, if you've been down there, I hope, Chief, that we're going to be in there at least by the end of September. We met with landscape architect today on irrigation, things like that. So things are moving. Appreciate it.
All right, thanks, Mayor. At this time, we'll close the regular meeting and open the public agenda. Public hearings, and item 1 is in the matter of public hearing for lot mowing. Is anybody here to speak on lot mowing? Seeing none. Appeals. Item 2, in a matter of an appeal from Kevin Kirkpatrick to the City Council to affirm or overrule a planning committee decision. Kevin, can you come up, state your name, your address, and you'll have 5 minutes.
Sure, I'm Kevin Kirkpatrick. I'm the Executive Director of the Arena and Conference Center, 375 East Main Street, Tupelo. I'm asking, you have the memo of my appeal in front of you, so I'm not going to beat a dead horse. But I am asking the City Council to accept this appeal of the Planning Committee's decision to allow 205 Commerce Street to become a child care. Just a few points with this proposed late hours till 8 p.m. after hours service and parents' night out during arena concerts pose some serious safety concerns. You can imagine, just consider the erratic and sometimes volatile traffic during the evenings of concerts, conferences, parties at the conference center, and all of these events begin and end at different times. So there's no set standard for traffic patterns at the arena. And then also consider the, let's call it unpredictability of the drivers leaving concerts and parties and meetings at the arena, and what that would mean to the traffic pattern around the child care. Second point, the owner of the property claims a written overflow parking agreement with the arena. No such agreement exists, period. So I'm just going to close by asking again that the council accept and consider the appeal of the planning committee's decision.
Karen,
Thank you, Kevin.
will this daycare be open on the weekend?
Unknown. Don't know. I don't
You don't
know.
know.
I don't know.
Okay.
All right, item 3, in a matter of appeal from Joe Estes to or his representative to the City Council to affirm or overrule planning committee decision. Anybody here speaking for Joe?
I am. My name is Lee Durrett. I'm Mr. Estes' representative tonight. He could not be here and asked me to speak on his behalf. And I would echo what Mr. Kirkpatrick just said. Joe owns a property which abuts the subject of proposed daycare. And his objection has to do with the a status that his property would be affected. As a child care or daycare, that property gets a protected status, and there are certain uses of adjacent property that cannot be allowed. In particular, those properties cannot sell alcohol, and so it materially affects the ability of properties next to the adjacent daycare. It places a restriction on them. It affects the way they can use their property. It affects the people they can lease to. It affects the people that might be interested in purchasing their property. As everyone knows, that is a very vibrant part of our community where restaurants and the like are located. And I believe that we want to encourage that. But by allowing the daycare to be there in that facility, again, with the concerns that Mr. Kirkpatrick has stated, it does place a limitation and a permanent limitation as long as the property is used for that purpose against the property and limits the ability of Mr. Estes and others similarly situated to use their property in a manner which I think benefits the downtown area of Tupelo. And so we would request that it be reconsidered, at the very least that it be tabled and go back for further review and maybe further comment from the community and for those people that are affected. Thank you.
Thanks, Jim. All right. Item 4, in the matter of appeal from Jim Bean to the City Council to affirm or overrule Planning Committee decision. Jim, are you here tonight? All right, Jim's not here. All right. At this time, we'll move to citizen hearings. And at this time, I will ask that the City Council have a motion to suspend the rules and allow a request to speak from Felicia Cole, and she's speaking on behalf of her niece, Shonda Young, regarding property located at 622 North Church Street. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
I got a motion by Bentley Nolan and a second by Rosie Jones. All in favor? The motion carries. Felicia, if you could come forward and state your name and your address, and you'll have 5 minutes.
Just a second. You Felicia?
I'm Felicia.
Who is the house for?
So Shawanda.
Shawanda. Can you come stand with her?
My name is Felicia Cole. I live on 331 Payne Street in Tupelo, Mississippi. This is my niece, Shawanda Young. She lives on 622 North Church Street. She's a special needs person, and she had storm damage in February, where it damaged her roof. And we started repairing the roof, but we decided we wanted temporary electricity, so we called Tupelo Water and Light Department to come and turn the lights on. Well, they sent an inspector out there, and they said they couldn't do it because they had to re-inspect the property. I said, well, and they said, well, you need a permit to get a roof. So we had no idea we had to have a permit for the roof, because we never, I didn't know. So we tried to get a permit for the roof on 3 different occasions because she had water damage. She had to move out her house. She's in temporary housing now. She had water damage on the roof that it was so bad that she had 5-gallon buckets holding the water. So she had to move out the house. So I have like 12 brothers and sisters. So we didn't have a lot of money to go and get a contractor. So we started fixing the house. But you got to fix that roof before you can fix the inside house. So we got denied 3 times for a permit. So they said that zone you can't put metal roof on that zone. But it's 28 houses on Church Street, and 10 of them have metal roof. So we tried to call the place where we got the metal from, and they won't take it back. We still got to pay the people to put the roof on there. So, and this is a picture we halfway done with the house. So I'm asking the city council, can you overlook this one right here? Because we didn't know that you guys had changed zone when you couldn't put metal roof on the house. And she's in temporary housing now. And this is the water damage for the ice storm in February. And like I said, in order to fix the inside of the house, we got to fix the top of the roof. But they said, we went to the city, trying to get a permit 3 times, they denied us. And they said, we got to come up here and try to get it override from you guys so we can finish the house.
So will she be living in the house
She,
once
right now
it's
she's in
fixed,
temporary
once it's
housing.
completed?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so,
Could you speak into the microphone? People in the back can't hear. And you as well.
so do you
Could
have,
I add something? She's been out of that house, I guess,
4 months.
no longer than that, because right next to my granddaughter's house.
She's been out of the house when the storm damage. It's been 4
When the
months.
shooting took place over there, she moved out of there, and that was probably about 6 or 7 months ago.
The storm damage happened in February. She moved out of the house in March. And only reason she moved out because we insisted her because she had jugs catching the water. She's a proud
Is she
person.
living in the housing project tonight?
Yes, and they went up on her rent, and she's fixed income, so she can't afford that. So why pay that when you got a house of your own? You don't have to pay no rent. So we're halfway done with the house. We didn't know anything about the metal. You have metal on that. People across from her and beside her got metal roof, so we thought it was okay. We didn't know until we started asking questions, and they told us no. And I'm just asking you on this particular case. So, but thank you.
Yeah, so, Felicia, I need you to talk to, so that there's a procedure to go through
Yeah.
to get it all looked at, and y'all need to go through that procedure. You need to talk to Tanner Newman and, from, Development Services and go through that procedure so they can get all that down, because if it's denied through the correct procedures, then you can come back here and ask the city council. But the house has been empty since, March, when she moved out, and evidently, besides the metal roof, there's other.
Our finances not great. Like we said, we, as a family, we came together and tried to get the house. You know, we don't have a lot of finances, so hey, we try to do what we can.
I understand. You need to get with Tanner and go through the procedures to, come back and get it taken care of, because evidently, if they wouldn't turn the power on, that means there's other issues wrong with the house other than just a metal roof.
Of course, yes, sir.
So y'all need to get with Mr. Newman.
So we
And,
gotta come back here again and get approved again and again.
Talk to
well,
Mr.
you get with
Tanner.
him and he'll tell you what all you gotta do.
Yeah, get a list.
Yes, sir. All right, thank you.
Uh-huh, you're welcome. All right, next we have, Jack Reed Jr. Jack, if you can come forward, state your name and your address, and you'll have 5 minutes.
Good evening. Glad to be back. On November 2nd, 2011, as mayor, I stood before this council, and Ms. Davis is the only one that was on that council that's on this council. But I asked the council to step out in a bold way to vote for a brand-new state-of-the-art aquatic center. It was going to cost $11 million. It would be located in Ward 5, but many of us believe that it would be good for the whole city. Don Lewis was here for it as head of Park and Rec. Kim Hanna was here as one of our financial advisors then. Ms. Davis spoke for it and said at the time, I'm voting for it because even though I represent Ward 4, quote, she believed it would be a great thing for the whole city. Willie Jennings of Ward 7 voted for it. Council President Fred Pitts of Ward 2 voted for it. Marco Whittington, Ward 1, first thanked the chamber for being full of citizens who had arrived that night to support it. Citizens who had booster clubs and families that were for the aquatic center. Mr. Whittington praised their civic involvement and thanked them for caring enough about the city to show up and express to the council their support. And he voted for it. Johnny Davis in Ward 5 voted for it. The councilman in Ward 6 voted against it because he said he'd only vote for it if it was in his ward. And it wasn't. And the other councilman, Ward 3, voted no because he didn't think it would, he thought it was a bad idea. He actually voted against everything I proposed those 4 years, so I wasn't surprised. But anyway, when the vote to build the new aquatic center passed 5-2, the council chamber, which was filled with citizens just like tonight, all colors and sizes, families, adults, elder adults, all erupted in excited applause. The rest is history. Of course, the aquatic center has been a huge success, both economically and culturally. So tonight, I'm standing before you members of the city council, not as mayor, obviously. You're probably glad about that, and I may be too. But as a private citizen of Tupelo and as a member of a group that I've become acquainted with because I believe in it, called Working Together Tupelo, a group of citizens here, and see their badges in the audience tonight. But this group truly believes that the restoration of another pool and the community center, C.C. Augustus, will, in their own ways, make two more tremendous steps forward in Tupelo's history. Since 1962 until 2024, the pool at C.C. Augustus Center had been a center of pride not only for the Park Hill community, but for other citizens in the community, including, for example, Senator Roger Wicker, who lives on Magnolia Street, who wrote a letter to the editor of the Daily Journal supporting rebuilding the pool in that area. That center has been and when refurnished and painted and updated, will continue to be a place of safety, stability, pride, and joy, a place for positive gatherings for youth, teenagers, and adults, and senior adults, a place offering an alternative to juvenile incidents, a place for kids and adults of all ages to be excited to come to. It will be an investment in people as well as an investment of money. Its renovation and reconstruction will be an investment by this council and the administration in the future of Tupelo, just as replacing the HVAC at the Aquatic Center will be. A vote to proceed this year to build a pool and to refurbish the C.C. Augustus Center will also prove the council's commitment to all of our citizens and will inspire all of our citizens' pride in our city's current leadership. Tonight, we're asking you to acknowledge all of the positive ramifications of these two projects. At Reed's, we always have believed that what's good for Tupelo is good for Reed's. To apply this same thinking to you at the council tonight, what's good for Tupelo is good for your ward too. I'm excited to have been a part of some creative ideas being bounced around on how this might be accomplished, fresh ways to find solutions that benefit everyone. I hope in your discussions in the budget, through the budget process, together and as you brainstorm with the mayor and the administration to make both projects happen, the C.C. Augustus Center renovation and a new pool for all of us Tupeloans to enjoy. I bet you can do that. I hope you can do that. Thank you very much.
All right. Having no more citizens' hearings, we'll close the public agenda and open the regular session. The action agenda, we have nothing on the routine agenda. Item 5, in the matter of review and approve the city council meeting minutes of August the 4th, 2026.
So moved.
Second.
I got a motion and a second. All in favor? The motion carries. Item 6, in the matter of bill pay.
Make a motion, we pay the bill.
Second.
Hold on, Coach, at this time, I think the motion needs to be that we table bill pay, that we're gonna have to go into executive session. There's a discrepancy that we need to discuss, and then we'll come out and pay the bills after executive session.
So I need to
Make
we
a
table
friendly,
it?
no, make a, amend your motion to table bill pay.
Okay, I'll amend my motion to table bill pay currently until after executive session.
And Ms. Nettie, okay. All in favor to table bill pay? Motion carries. Item 7, in a matter of advertising and promotional items. And we have one item for $1,000 for promote the Duty Burger Festival.
So moved.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. All in favor? Motion carries.
I'm in favor.
Item 8, in the matter of a budget amendment, number 8 for FY 2026.
So moved.
Second.
I got a motion and a second, and this budget amendment is no new money coming in, no new money going out. It is just moving some internal funds where some of the departments ran short on fuel and things like that. So, all in favor? The motion carries. Item 8, in the matter of a new bank account for the GO Bond 2026.
That's number 9.
I need to recuse myself from that.
That's
So,
number 9 instead of number 8. Ben.
I'm sorry, number 8. Number 9. All right, and this item is, state statute requires us to keep funds separated, and we sold some general obligation bonds, and this is a new account for those funds to go into. Are there any questions? All in favor? Motion carries. Item 10, in the matter
We
of,
didn't get a motion on that one, Mr.
did we not?
No.
Oh, my fault.
But I would move to approve the new bank account.
I will second.
Okay, we got a motion and a second. All in favor? Motion carries. Item 10, in the matter of approval for the mayor to sign an MOU between the Mississippi Department of Archives and History and the city of Tupelo for the certified local government grant with Spring Hill Missionary Baptist Church.
I so move.
Second.
Nettie and Travis.
Yeah.
And this item is Spring Hill Baptist Church got a grant. The city has to be the certified government, local government to administer the grant, and they were not able to spend the grant funds in the time, so we're having to go back and redo it again so the funds can be spent.
You need a comment, I had a comment on it, have we voted
Sure.
on it?
No, we
Okay.
hadn't voted.
I hope that we can give support to this. Spring is working real hard to get that, church moving forward, and, although they couldn't utilize the funds, earlier, I moved, hope that we will approve, this, to help us to move along with that project.
Any more comments, questions? All in favor? Motion carries. Item 11, in the matter of review and approve minutes of the Tupelo License Commission.
So
Move to
moved.
approve.
Got a motion and a second. Any questions? All in favor? Motion carries. Item 12, in the matter of review and approve Planning Committee meeting minutes of August the 3rd, 2026.
I make a motion to approve the minutes of the planning committee meeting of August 3rd, 2026, subject to matters on appeal.
Second.
I got a motion and a second. All in favor? Motion carries. Item 13, in a matter of resolution to change Parkgate Drive to Don Wildman Drive.
I move that we would approve.
Second.
I got a motion and a second, and this is to only rename the section of Parkgate that goes from North Thomas Street to the north-south corridor of Parkgate. So the whole L-shaped street doesn't change, only the section in front of the AFA. Any questions? All in favor? Motion carries. In the matter of lot mowing,
Move that we, approve the lot mowing list.
Second.
I got a motion and a second. Any questions? All in favor? Motion carries. Item 15, in the matter of unmarked vehicle resolution.
Move to approve.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. The unmarked vehicle resolution is something we do annually where all unmarked police vehicles are approved by resolution of the city council. Any more questions, comments? All in favor? Motion carries. Item 16, in the matter of accepting a request for out-of-country travel in regards to explosives and WMD detection.
I so move.
Second.
I got a motion and a second. We're going to send members of the Tupelo Bomb Squad with some military ordnance disposal folks to Uzbekistan for training at no cost to the city. Any questions? All in favor? Motion carries. Item 17, in a matter of a donation of funds from Tupelo Sports Council.
Move to approve.
Second.
Got a motion and a second, and $6,000, $4,300 for the Challenger program, and $1,700 for irrigation controller at the baseball complexes. All in favor? Motion carries. Item 18, in a matter of bid award approval for South Feimster Lake Road box culvert, bid number 2026-035 PW.
Move to approve.
Second.
Got a motion and a second, and this is for a repair of a road on Feimster Lake Road. All in favor? Motion carries. Item 19, in a matter of contract approval for bid number 2026-03W, correction, 030PW, bridge repair for Bridge 69 of Colonial Estates Road and Bridge 97 on Rankin Boulevard Extended.
Move to approve.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. Any questions? All in favor? Motion carries. Item 20, in the matter of contract approval, South Feimster Lake Road Box Culvert Project Number 2026-035 PW.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor? Motion carries. Item 21, in the matter of approval of Major Thoroughfare Committee minutes for July 13th, 2026.
So moved.
Second.
We got a motion and a second. All in favor? Motion carries. Item 22, in the matter of approval of Courtney Philpott to serve on the Tupelo Coliseum Commission.
So moved.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. Any questions on Courtney's nomination? All in favor? Motion carries. Item 23, in the matter of CVB Board Minutes, August the 4th, 2026.
So moved.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. All in favor? Motion carries. Item 24, in the matter of approval of an ordinance amending the City of Tupelo Water and Light Department electric rates effective October the 1st, 2026.
So moved.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. Johnny, come up here and explain this, please.
You could tell nobody wanted to make a motion.
Waiting to the last, didn't you? No, like I told you yesterday, due to material costs and labor costs, we need to increase just strictly for the electric department. This has nothing to do with water and sewer rates. And what we're proposing is a 2% retail, across the board retail increase. And then a dollar customer charge. You know, the customer charge is a fixed charge, so it's just $1 fixed on that one, which will be $14.10 total each month. So this is what we're requesting.
Any more questions of Johnny? All in favor? Motion carries. Item 25, I have a motion to refund for the permit to Mastercraft LLC.
So moved.
I got a motion and a second. So Mastercraft pulled the permit to redo the Jefferson Hotel. And as we all know, the owner has backed out of the renovation and sold the property back to the city. So the permit cost for doing that has different stages to it. In other words, concrete, site work, plumbing, electrical, and things like that. And Mastercraft did not have to ask the city to do portions of these inspections and is asked to have the parts that the city did not have to perform, be refunded back to them. Any questions? All in favor? The motion carries. At this time, we're going to close the regular session meeting. We have nothing on the study agenda. Do I have a motion to determine a need for executive session?
Determine the need for executive session.
Second.
I got a motion and a second. All in favor? Motion carries. Mr. Logan?
Yes, we discussed yesterday a matter of acquisition of real property rights that is an appropriate topic for executive session.